Hey, everybody, welcome to Psychic Medium Toni Greene. I am Toni Greene, the psychic medium, and I am here to do this show for you. Okay, so today's show is going to be just like every other show, except I just really need to say I missed all of you so much. As many of you know, I was in Florida doing a live event. It was amazing. Michelle and Danny hosted me, and they were Michelle and David. Oh my goodness, where did that come from? And they were just, oh, they were amazing. And everybody who showed up to the show was incredible, just incredible. It was quite magical. I loved it. I hope they did too. It was just phenomenal. So that was a good event, and I absolutely had so much fun doing it. So yes. Okay, next. I'm going to be going back and forth between callers and people in the YouTube chat, answering questions, helping people connect to loved ones on the other side. If you if you want to join us live, I'm here every Monday at noon and every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Time for both of those. So you can just hop on and join us. The call-in number is 845-277-9131, or just hop into YouTube and join the chat and ask questions. I do limit it to one question or one connection per person, because there are quite a few people waiting to in the call log and on in the chat. So please have one specific question ready, and I'm happy to answer that for you. Please don't get scammed. I will never reach out to anybody and tell them they need anything. That's just not, I don't do that. And okay, I think that's everything, right? I don't know. If it's not, I'll come back to it. Next, I'm going to do names, and then I'm going to do songs. The names could be your name, their name, somebody on the other side's name. It could be somebody you know's name. But if you hear a name and it's either your name, somebody you love, or somebody you know on the other side, it's for you. Even if it's a very common name, please know it's okay if it's like Bob, which I keep hearing, by the way. And 5 people know a Bob or are a Bob. It's for each of you. Don't think, oh, somebody else claimed it. It's no, 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 no. So I'm going to start with the names. Now, the first name I'm hearing is Bob, and then Reginald, and then I want to say a different name, and then they just jumped right in. Jerome and Jerry. And then the next name I'm hearing is Paula. The next name is Sanchez. Sanchez. The next name is, I don't think I can say that. Just pronouncing it. Cachita. I'm just going to tell you right now, I know I messed that name up. I don't know what Cachita, Kakita, Sachita. It starts with a C. It's Cachita, something like that. If I didn't spell it correctly, it's just something like that. Okay. The next name is Azriel. The next name is Lila. The next name is Mandy. The next name is Monica. And then the next name is this name again, Jerome. So whomever those names belong to or are for, please know they're confirming they're with you, and they are always around you. The next thing I'm going to do is the songs. Now this could be a song they loved, you love, or it's just It could be a song that's answering a question for you. Okay. The first song is a song I did not expect. So here we go. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Oh, I love that's a good song to start with. Um, the next song is it's that song let me I can't sing it in tune. I can't sing anything in tune and on beat, but let that song Let Me Love You. And then the next song is walking in the rain and the snow when there's nowhere to go and you feel like a part of you is dying. You swear you wanna make up or break up. You swear you wanna break up, but then you end up, then you make up. I don't know, something like that. That song. I can't believe I could pull out that many words to that song. Oh my gosh. Um, the next, I'm hearing the name Alfonso also. The next song is Get I can't- Get Down Boogie Oogie Oogie Get Down Boogie Oogie Oogie. Is that Boogie Nights? Somebody tell me, is that Boogie Nights? Really? The, these songs are coming out at me out of left field, and I am loving it tonight. I think it's going to be one song, and then whoom, sliding into home is another song. The next song is okay. The next song is I think this is the words to these are the words to the song. Let's make love. So I know some song says that, but I can't. I'm not singing it appropriately. Do I sing any of the songs appropriately? I would say that's a solid no, an absolute solid no. Um, and then I hear love, baby love. Jesus. Okay, and then the next song is take your time, do it right. Ooh. Ah, if somebody can help me with that song. Take your time, do it right. We can do it all night, or something along those lines. That's what I'm catching out of the song. Yeah, some of it just comes right through me, and then sometimes I just hear the lyrics as they're coming out, but I'm just catching them. I'm not getting all of it as clearly as I would, love to, but it is what it's okay. That's okay. And thank goodness, because I'd end up singing the whole song, and what torture that would be for you. The next song is one more song, and then I'm going to. Please don't take this song as a message if you do not have another job. Okay, okay. Take this job and shove it. Doom, doom, doom. I ain't working here no more. All my reasons for working just up and walked out the door. Oh, Jesus. Oh, sweet, sweet, sweet baby Jesus. Okay, that's what I have for songs for you. Now I'm going to go to callers. Remember, when I say your area code, please give me your name and where you're calling from, and then and your question. Please be a little bit exact in your question, and I will do the best I can, or your connection, and I will do the best that I can to get that answer for you. The first person is 914. Oh, 914. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, it's Catherine. I'm calling from New York. How are you?
Hey, Catherine. I'm doing wonderful. How are you tonight?
Good, good. Thank God. Yes, chilly in New York, but good. Other than that,
Yeah, absolutely. So, how can I help you tonight, Catherine?
I was wondering. Thank you. I was wondering, please, if you see Lisa S. or Jordan helping me in my projects. Like if I present my ideas to them, if either one of them will say, yes, let's go forward with this.
I feel a stronger, I feel like Lisa might not, but I feel like Jordan is a stronger chance. But I'm getting a slow yes on that. Like, yeah, you might have to tweak your project a little bit. And I don't want to say make it more inviting, but I do feel like there will be, or there might be help there. It might not be as much as you're hoping for, but there will be some help. I feel like more of the help will come from Jordan than Lisa. I feel like Lisa has a lot on her plate right now. And if Lisa doesn't help, it's because she does have, she's overwhelmed and might have a lot on her plate. Okay, love? Oh, apparently that call just dropped. Sometimes that happens. Or or something else. The you guys, my house has been like crazy all day. All day. I opened a bag of frozen pineapple and I, put it down and I turned around to grab something. The bag dumped over and the pineapple was all over the floor. And then like three other just really I turned on one of my camera lights and it went out. And I went, huh, did it burn out? So I turned it back on. It went right back on. And I just said, okay, so it didn't burn out. And then like a minute later, it just went out again. My house has been so electronics right now and fruit and electronics are playing with me today. So just so you know, but yesterday was the anniversary of my mom's passing 3 years. And so I think she's like making her presence known today. I wasn't home yesterday, I was flying. So she might just be like, hey, girly, what's up? And making sure I know she's here. So that could be it too. She loves to play with electronics. Okay, I'm going to go to the next question in the YouTube chat. And let me see. Catherine, welcome to the show, Catherine. Thank you for your question. Hi, Toni. Do you see that I am in a good place with my career now? Yes, and it's going to get better. Um, Catherine, the one thing I'm hearing for you is if there are ways to increase, like, how do I say this, knowledge or to yeah, like classes, knowledge, whatever it is, if there are ways to increase that, please do it. It's going to make you fly forward. So any training, any classes, anything extra you can take on, you can learn. I'm sorry, not take on, learn. It will just get better and better and better and better for you. So please know that, okay? That is what I'm getting for you. I'm going to go to the next caller. 610. What's your name and where are you calling from?
This is Sonia. I'm calling from Pennsylvania. How are you?
I'm good, Sonia. Thanks for calling. How can I help you today?
Sure. I ended a relationship. My partner moved out. She moved out in December. There was infidelity going on her side, not my side. But she put it that, oh, it's just going to be temporary and I'm going to make my way back around you. So I think I stopped like answering her texts and stuff. I just, I don't want to deal with her, but do you still see her reaching back out at some point and trying to reconnect with me
So when you said I'm going to answer that, I'm going to tell you as you went through your conversation what I was hearing. So when you said I ended my relationship, I heard good. It's about time. When you said she moved out, I heard best move ever, best thing for you ever. When she said she's
Okay.
gonna work, just leave and work her way back around, don't let her. No, nope, don't let
Okay.
her. It's not her choice. It's
Okay.
your turn. It's not her. It's not up to you. I'm sorry. It's not up to her. It's up to you because she's the one who did you dirty. So she doesn't get to decide that. You get to decide if and when, and I cannot tell you what to do. And I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you what I'm hearing. Leave that dog lie in the streets where she is. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It came out so tough.
No,
It
that's
came
fine.
out like I don't have a
I
caring
guess I.
bone in my body, but I do.
No,
Um,
that's fine. You don't have to sugarcoat it, but I guess I just wanted validation
yes.
because I mean, something happened January 20th. I'm gonna tell you, it's like I got my groove back, and I went on a trip that I thought I was not going to go to Florida, and I did it, and I didn't need her to watch my dog. I didn't need her to take me to the airport. I did it all on my own. Um, but she does have a few things. I want her to come and get it once the weather gets a bit warmer. But I don't want to see her, so I'll tell her, you know what? Stuff is there. Please come and get it. But I would not go up to see her.
Yeah, and one of the ways to do that, that's the best way, is just tell her, I'm putting it out on the sidewalk at this time. If you don't pick it up, somebody else is going to. That's on you, not me. But I'm even getting, it's okay if you block this person on everything, because I'm going to tell you something. Your life is about to fly forward. Not only did you get your groove back, but you're going to get your mojo and your everything, and you're going to be flying. You're going to get some really good, like, energy and feelings coming to you. And they want you to just run with that and just to not.
No,
Mhm.
they're right. They're right. Because you know why? So I interrupt you. Because I already started out the year great. I'm at review. And all of a sudden, my boss said, "Oh, and by the way, you're getting a promotion and a raise." And I'm like, "What?"
Yeah.
So
I'm
I
gonna.
traveled. I have plans to travel more. It's in the works. But it's like I feel better than I haven't felt in a long time, and I have so much energy now.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say a few things, and I'm gonna say it for you, but I'm gonna say it for everybody else listening too. Here's the thing: when we are in a
Mm-hmm.
relationship with somebody who's unhealthy, toxic, or has a personality disorder, whatever we want to call it, they just take and take and take, and then they will do things like cheat, and then they suck our energy and the life out of us, and their energy will change our opportunities, even to be promoted, to travel, to do things, because we're so busy giving and trying to make it work. But once that is out of our life, we fly. We go back to our good energy that we had before we met them, and we fly. And one of the things I recommend when you're out of a relationship and you start taking off, definitely block them on everything so they can't see you're doing better, because they will come back with their best woo woo story. Oh my gosh, I'm so I didn't know what I had. Please give me. No, 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 no. Block them
I
on
don't care.
everything so
No.
they can't see your progress, because you don't want them hating on it, but you don't want them coming back either. Your life is no longer her business. She doesn't get to see you succeed. She doesn't even get that. And that is
Yeah.
what will take it down. She doesn't get to see you anything. And that's what I would say to you. Okay, love?
No problem. Because I also feel that there was a bit of a jealousy going on there because I was doing better, professionally, even in the things I have. So I felt a bit of that. Maybe I was wrong, but I felt that way too.
No, and I'm gonna say this one more thing, for you and everybody else too. You know, people when they and this, so I feel like I'm just gonna say this: when somebody cheats, they don't they cheat with somebody in their own level. Okay, you may
Mm-hmm.
be above her level, right? but people eventually go back to people that they feel comfortable with or people that they feel are they're above. But because they need that for them, instead of raising themselves up to your level, they'll go down in the gut. I don't want to, they'll go down in the gutter and meet somebody who is on their level. And that is just what happens when people cheat. And if the other person knew they were in a relationship, then both of them are in the gutter, and that's just the way it is. And I'm not going to say this is it in every circumstance, because there are different circumstances, but in a lot of them, it's the truth. Okay, love?
Okay, thank you.
You are so welcome. Thank you so much for calling in. I hope that was helpful, and have an amazing day. I'm going to see if there's another. I've been answering questions in the chat since for probably like 20 or 30 minutes. So I think I did most of them, but I'm going to see again if there's another question. Okay. Skylar says, I feel something great coming. I feel monetary or love. I can't pinpoint. Call out to Alice if need be for clarity. Okay, I'm going to guess Alice is somebody on the other side. And Elena, I'll get to you next. I'm sorry I skipped your question. I'm going to say, yes, something really big is coming to you, but it's a surprise. I cannot tell you what it is. Oh, they told me. They know I can't keep a secret. Why would they do that? Why would they tell me? This is the way I'm going to say it. Whatever it is, you're just absolutely going to love it. So enjoy it. Okay. I'm going to go to the next caller and thank you for the question. I'm going to go to the next caller who is 860. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, Toni. It's Amla. How are you?
I'm good, Amla. How do you do? How do you do, Amla?
I love that. Love that. I want to congratulate you on. I saw you on your Facebook. I don't know the post.
Yes.
Congratulate you with your success on that event, and also I am sorry for your loss. I know about your mom, so I want to share that before I forget.
Thank you so much. I appreciate both of those. Thank you.
My heart's with you. Yeah.
Thank you so much, love.
Of course.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yes. I am kind of wondering about. I'm just going to make it like for the month of February. How about that? Is my social life going to get better? Meeting like quality people.
In March, I feel like in March, a lot more people are going to be out and about, and you're going to be out and about. And if you don't plan on it, just do it. In March, your social life is going to pick up, as much as you allow it. That's what I can say. I was going to say exponentially, but I don't know that you're going to be out and about exponentially. But if you decide to go and do things, it's going to pick up and it's going to be phenomenal for you. Okay. There will be 3 or 4 new people coming into your life. Not all of them are going to be like friend people. They're going to be acquaintances. So just enjoy the acquaintance and work your way into other things. And then after that, more people will come in. The month of February, the rest of February is going to be kind of sedentary for you, mostly because of the weather, but also because of some things that are going to be coming in. Just take it easy. Take this time to, get where you want to be. And then in March, hit the ground running, hit the road running is what they're saying. Okay, Amla?
Oh, wonderful. That makes complete sense. Thank you. I'm actually doing some videos in this month. So yay. I'll be in touch with you. This is great. Thank you so much.
You are so welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm going to go to the next question, who I believe is, I hope I didn't miss. Okay. Elena. Hi, Toni. When will I have enough excess finances to get out of debt? Thank you. Good question. Oh, Spirit is so funny. I'm going to tell you what they said, and I hope they're joking. They said, when you stop spending, Elena, not me, them, yell at them. I feel like there's something's going to come in February, March, but then you're going to have to really pull back your reins and tighten up a bit. And then, but don't feel like you're depriving yourself. Just feel like it's a reward towards your goal. I know it's really difficult once we get to a certain place to really hone that in. But Elena, I am going to say, whatever you're doing, one thing I'm picking up for you is if you get a cash job once a week and use that money and that money only to pay down your job, your debt, it will help you do it very, very quickly. You'll be amazed at how much you bring in. And I see it could be something like I always say that I know I always say this, but these are the places that bars have the best. Not that I don't go to I don't really go to bars, but I know a lot of bartenders and waitresses, and they make pretty good money, cash. They always have cash on them. Um, so even if it's not that, if it's something that you personally can do sidewise for cash, and you do it even just once a week, you're going to be amazed at the that little bit of extra goes a long way. But you have to be what's that word? So you have strict with yourself. You have to be strict with yourself about not like cash is easy to let go, easy come easy go. So be very strict in just paying down, okay, until once you pay it down, then have fun, do what you want, plan a trip. Okay, love, that's what I have for you. I hope that was helpful. I'm going to go to I think this is the next one. 678. 678. What's your name and where are you calling from? Okay. Okay, I'm going to go to 504. 504. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, Debbie from Louisiana.
Hey, Debbie. Thanks for calling in. How can I help you?
Yeah, I haven't been working, and a friend of mine, I think she recommended me for a job. Of course, I would still have to send a resume, but it's kind of doing what I used to do, and I really thought I was done. So I'm wondering if I'm getting a no, because I'm very hesitant to pick back up what I let go, that I thought I'd be doing something different.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to say to you. And I know this is going to sound so whatever, but it's up to you. It's your choice. You can take this job until something I'm going to tell you what I heard in a second until something else comes in, or you can just really double down on what you want to do and do that. When I said you can take this job, I heard the song, Take This Job and Shove It. So I don't know if I feel like that's kind of what you want to do. You don't, just because somebody refers you to a job and just because it's available, if you don't feel it, if you're not passionate about it, and it's going to interfere with what you want your next step to be, you don't have to do it. But now here's what I'm going to say. I tell people, if you don't have money coming in and you need or want money coming in, and somebody says, here's a position, take that position, but double down on getting to where you want to be. Don't let this position get in the way of your next step or your next thing you want to do. But don't sit in a position where you're not bringing in money if you need it either. Now, if you don't need the money and you're good, and then just double down and get to where you want to be with your next thing. Okay, love? Don't take don't
I'm not doubling down.
I
don't know why I'm not doubling down.
You're just not motivated right now. You don't feel the urge, like there's like not an urgency or a fire under your pants, but I say this all the time. If you had started last month, where would you be now? If you had started a year ago, where would you be now? So just keep thinking that. Don't procrastinate. What I'm getting is it's fear. So let's clear that. And then, oh, excuse
Yeah.
me. And then the other thing that I'm getting is that you are having a little bit of an issue with confidence. So for you, everybody listening, re-listening, we have a healthy self-confidence. I get a no. Let's clear that to a yes. All cause and cap. Let's take all of that out. Oh, and then we're motivated, and I get I'm going back and forth. Some of us are motivated, some of us are not. So let's make sure all of us are motivated. Anything stopping us from being motivated, let's clear that. And this is for everybody. And then the last thing I'm going to clear is we're on the right path, and we're doing what we want. And I get a yes, so we're just going to strengthen that. Okay, love?
Thank you. Yeah.
You are so welcome. Now, again, I can't tell anybody what to do, but if you absolutely need money, go for that. But if you don't, double down on what it is where you want to be. Okay. And I'm hearing right now, the statement I'm hearing is, well, how bad do you want it? Like you said, you thought you'd be doing something else. How badly do you want it? How badly do you want that? Get up and get it.
I want it, but I can't figure it out. That's the thing. I still can't. It's so vague. You know what I mean?
Okay. Then sit and start writing it, and the rest will come. Maybe not right away, but it will.
Okay.
Just sit down with pen and paper and start writing what you want it to feel like, what you want it to look like, how you want it to go. And then other things will come as you're creating it. Remember, we write our future with our feelings, with our thoughts, with our with our creative mind. So once you get it and you start playing with it, and if something comes up you don't like, don't write that down. Just write down what you do want and what you do like. Okay, love?
Okay. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. And please call back and let us know what that is. Okay.
Okay. I'll be shouting it from the rooftops when I figure out.
Oh my goodness. Just start writing. You're going to be amazed at what comes through. Okay, love?
Okay. Thank you.
You're so welcome. You are so, so welcome. Okay, I'm going to go to the next question in the chat. Let's see. I feel so lost these days. Okay, it's from Lisa, and she says, "Hi, Toni. Am I on the right path? I feel so lost these days." Lisa, tell me in the chat, what are you doing, or what is the path you're on, and I can, because I know what I'm getting. I'm kind of hearing something, but it's not coming through completely yet. It's very vague, very soft. Lisa, what I am going to tell you, you're almost there. You're almost there. There's a time, like a timeline, like a crisscross, like a point coming up, like in a timeline, where it's going to be a timing point. Okay, thank you. A timing point where you can continue doing what you're doing, or you'll have the opportunity to do something new. So Lisa says, "Oh, I'm pregnant. It was unplanned. I feel, oh my goodness. Oh, she's pregnant. It was unplanned, and she feels depressed." Okay, so that can be normal. I know a lot of women that when they're pregnant, they get depression. hormonal changes and then it not being planned, so on and so forth. Um, Boy, am I getting the messages now. There's going to be a timing point. Here's what I'm going to say, Lisa. There's a point coming up when you can make a choice or a point where you can change, like you'll be able to feel or know what the next best step for you is. And it could be in any different area, so nobody jump to conclusions. But Lisa will know this is for her. She knows, she's going to know exactly. Nobody else jump to conclusions. And then you'll be able to move forward in what is a very positive way for you. Okay, Lisa? And that could be like career wise, it could be love wise, it could be a number of different things. Okay. I hope that's helpful, Lisa. And I'm so sorry you're going through that. Let's see if we can, for you and anybody, because there are so many people that are having such a hard time emotionally right now. So I'm just going to put the emotions in one basket and say we are emotionally healthy. And we're going to clear that, all that kept in causes, clear that. Because for everybody, it's something different. Let's clear that, pull that out. And then, Lisa, the next thing I'm hearing is upside. There's an upside. And no matter how, whatever, there, when that point comes and you make that choice, there's an upside no matter what. I hear the song, should I stay or should I go? So there's an up point no matter which way you choose. Okay, I'm just going to leave that there for you, Lisa, and please come back. And it was probably at about the 35-minute mark of the show where maybe we started those clearings, and listen to them again for your self-love. I'm going to go to 916. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, my name is Ray, and I'm calling from California.
Hey, Ray. Thanks for calling in. How can I help you today?
Of course, thank you for taking my call. So I'm at my job, and I have a fantastic culture, a great work life. But I've been I've been here for going on 2 years, and I'm really curious on going elsewhere, like applying somewhere. A couple of different places that are paying about $12,000 more than what I'm making. But I'm really hesitant because I have it good, but I would love to make more money. But, culture outweighs the money. And I just want to know if you see me actually like something good comes along, or if you think I should wait it out, or what do you see over the next 6 months to a year, I
guess? When you said I want to apply somewhere, I'm thinking about applying someplace else. I heard do it. Go in. You might be surprised. They may have a similar culture or even a better culture for you. Don't feel like this is the only good culture workplace there is. You never know until you try. Just because you interview, number one, doesn't mean you have to take the position. And until you go there and check out the space, you don't know what the energy or how the people will be. So at least try. And if nothing else, here's the thing. Sometimes if you get a position someplace else and you come back to your people and you say, listen, I really love it here, but financially, this place is offering me this. Can you be a little bit competitive and match it? They may. And then what I would do, Ray, is go to your company's website and see what they're bringing people on for, because every year most companies bump the what they bring people on for more than they give raises for. So the new people will be making more than you make, and your raise or cost of living thing will be less. So that's one thing I would do too, and I would bring it up to them. Yes.
Yeah, the thing is my job, because we're kind of small. I work in legislation here in California, and they hired they hired someone for the first time in like 10 years. So we don't really hire that often. And there's not a tons of mobility going up, meaning like, even if my job were to offer me $5,000 more, which they actually did last year, it was cool, but I'm not really challenged. I feel like, because I've worked elsewhere where I was using more of my abilities, and I just want to grow. But I also don't want to go somewhere where I'm giving up my flexibility and I'm taking on more stress. That was the reason why I was asking.
Okay, well, and I'm going to say this again. I will tell everybody every day of the week, look at what's out there and go interview, feel the companies out, see what you're going to get, because that will either make you appreciate where you are more or want to leave because you found a better deal. You won't know until you go look. I feel like eventually, maybe not right away, but eventually you're going to get brought on by someone or I'm hearing someone, so for whatever that means, you're going to get brought on by someone and it's a much better situation eventually. I'm not saying that's going to happen right away, but I do feel like it is definitely going to happen eventually, okay?
Okay.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate you taking my call and appreciate the reading. Thank you so much.
Absolutely my pleasure. And thank you so much and you know what? I'm going to tell you this. I hear 6 months, 6 months, 6 months, 6 months, 6 months, 6 months. So I feel like I'm just going to say this. And if this happens, I want you to call me back and let me know. I feel like in 6 months or within 6 months, or around that 6 months time, it's going to be a person that reaches out to you and tries to bring you on, or take you and have you be with them. And they're going to really woo you to get you. Okay?
Okay. On a side note, and you can actually answer this when I get off, what do you do, or have you met anybody? Because like I know how to read people, and I just don't know how to go about it. Do you train people, or do you have conversations with people that have abilities, like when they read people's faces and have things come to them? You don't have to answer it to me now, or if you experience that, and I can just log off and listen to you. I appreciate it.
I do. I have helped a number of people hone their abilities and help them to understand how to understand the messages that they're getting and how to practice with that. So yes, I have done that. I don't do that I do that privately in one-on-one settings. I never do group things. I feel like that's a very personal thing because everybody is going to has a different way of using their abilities. Okay, love?
Okay, thank you so much. You have a good day. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
You too. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm going to go to the next call on chat. If you'd like a private session, my website is ToniG.info. And if you'd like to call in and ask a question or connect with a loved one right now, the number is 845-277-9131. If you do want to ask a question, you do have to push the 1 button so that I know you have a question and I can get to you. Okay, I'm going to try to see where I was. Amy, thank you. I'm so happy to be back with all my people. I love you guys. I missed you so much. I did. I missed you so much. And I did intend, I really did plan on doing shows while I was in Florida. And I was just being, honestly, I was just having so much fun and going places and doing things and just, it was just good. It was very, very good. And yeah, I'm gonna tell you, you guys. So yeah, David and Michelle hosted me, and they took me places to do everything, and they are amazing. And I'm gonna tell you this: I'd never had any of these foods before, and so I tried them for the first time. David cooked while we were there. He's an amazing cook, but he made some things that I did not taste prior to this, but once I did taste them, it's all I wanted. So he made something called latkes, which are basically potato pancakes, and I just could not stop eating them. He almost, he offered to make some for me to take on the plane ride home. And I was like, I really want to say yes, but I don't want to make you make them again. But I could not stop eating them. And then matzo ball soup, which is so good. It's so good. And then he made, Michelle actually made the brisket. And oh my gosh, it was so good. The food was, and everything. It was just so very good. It was so fun. Um, it was just really just it was good. It was really good. Okay, I'm gonna go to the next question on line. I don't know where I left off. I think I left off with Lisa. Lisa, I did. La 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 la. La 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 la. I'm trying to sing and read at the same time, but I'm trying to sing so that there's not dead air while I'm trying to read the next question or find the next question. Uh, Amy May, here we go. Hey, Amy, how are you? I applied for a new position within current company, have interview next week. Will I get it? I'm getting a yes right away. Um, Close. She says, will I get it? Will the increase be what I want? Very close. Very close. They're going to be very competitive with what you want, is what I'm getting, Amy. So I don't, definitely go for it. Okay. Okay. I'm going to go to 347. 347, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, Toni. This is Katie. Thank you so much for taking my call.
Absolutely, my pleasure, Katie. How can I help you today?
I wanted to ask, you did give me some insight, I think last time I called about employment. And I wanted to, because I'm currently looking for new employment, I wanted to know about possibly when I might start new employment, or I guess any information you have about it.
Okay, I'm getting that you need to look in a different the first thing I'm getting is you need to look in a different area than you are currently looking. Now, a different area doesn't only mean a different geographical area. It can mean a different type of work, a different area of like employment. So I'm getting you should expand your area of of work, if that makes sense. And I'm getting that you should once you expand the area, whether it be geographical or the type, you are going to find something right away, and you could be starting as soon as possibly mid March if that's what you're wanting. So I feel like once you do that, looking in a different area or expanding your area, it's going to come through for you. Okay, love?
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You are so welcome. And Katie, thank you so much for calling in and being on the show and continuing to be part of the journey and the family here. I love when people show up in the chat and they are coming back and being part of the journey and the show and call in. And I just love that. So for you, for you and anybody else who's looking for work, whether you have work now or not, anything stopping or blocking this has been cleared. Let's clear anything stopping or blocking those of us who either want to change jobs, get a better job or career, or just get a job. Let's clear anything stopping or blocking it, all that caused it. Whew. Okay, that was a big one. But it went very quickly. So if anybody else felt that, please let me know. Please let me know. Okay. Yeah, Spirit has been funny today. Michelle, it has. Elena, you're welcome. Let's go down a little bit so I can find the next guy. I love you too, Julie. I do. Uh, Jamie, hi. Jamie says, I'm dizzy. Pets look at me funny. Never had pancakes while flying. Jamie, are you okay, Jamie? Are you okay? I'm not sure that you're okay. Are you okay, Jamie? Let us know if you're okay. Um, uh, let's see. Julie says, I'm sick with the freaky flu. Do you see? Get get out of the. Do you see me getting out of the woods in a week? Yeah, being sick is the worst. What I'm going to say to you is I think what's going around right now takes approximately 2 weeks, but at the end of the week, at the end of the first week, you're kind of out, but by the end of the second week, you're definitely feeling a lot better. I would give you some recommendations for that, but I can't on here. So please pay attention. What I would say is if it's respiratory, um, there are a couple things I use like marshmallow root and mullein leaf. I'm just saying it. Those are really good things to dry everything up and pull it out for you. Those are amazing. I love black seed oil too. That's absolutely uh, that's absolutely perfect. Genevieve, so glad. Oh my gosh, Genevieve, so glad that you're here too. I'm gonna go to the next caller, and the next caller is 678. So 678. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, my name is Sonia, and I'm calling from Covington, Georgia.
Oh my goodness, how are you today?
Hi, I'm fine.
How can I help you, love?
My question is, I met this guy. His birthday is November the 14th, 1972, and I want to know if I should pursue this or just leave it alone.
Well, I'm gonna say this just personally, and I'm gonna say I don't think a woman it should be the pursuer. I think the man should, but if that's not what you mean, just give me his first name, love.
Johnson.
Jonathan?
Johnson.
Okay. I'm asking some questions right now, and it's taking a moment for the energy to really get. And usually, like, I mean, if you watch me, I get the things fairly quickly. So, is this good for her to pursue, or is it good for her to be a part of? No. Okay, thank you. Is this something she should let go? Okay, I asked it a little bit differently than you did. I asked, is this something that's good for you to be a part of? And instantly no. Is this something you should let go of? I get a yes. Okay, now it's coming in. I feel like this particular person might have some addictions that you may or may not be aware of yet. These addictions will definitely get in the way, and you will have a lot of long-term problems with this person if you stay in a situation with this person. Now, the sooner you let go, maybe the better, but that's up to you. I'm not the boss of anyone. I'm just telling you what I'm hearing. And I'm going to let you know these addictions, you will not, and they're saying addictions, meaning more than one. And people can hide their addictions pretty well. So they're just, what I'm hearing right now from spirit is you've been warned. So they're letting you know. They're saying this is a no-go. There's much better out there, and you can find somebody that's going to be a much better person for you, and they want you to find that and to do that for you. Okay, love? They want you to find somebody who's just a better fit and a better person for you without all this other stuff that's going on with this person that you might not know about yet. Okay, love?
Okay.
I hope that was helpful. It might not be. I'm actually, you know what I'm going to tell you? I'm really happy that you called in and asked this, and I'm going to tell you why. Because sometimes when people have this sort of thing going on, by the time we find out, we're kind of in love with this person, and then we can't we try to help them or fix them or do whatever it is that we would naturally do, but we're a little too deep in to walk away easily. So I'm really happy that you're asking this now, because I feel like you're not that deep in where you can just walk away and be okay from the situation and find somebody that isn't as, I'm not using that word, isn't, it doesn't have the same issues as this person. Okay, sweet girl?
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, my pleasure. I'm so grateful that you called. Thank you for joining the show today. Call back anytime and ask a question. Happy to help. Okay, Jamie, there's Jamie. You need to clean this up, dude, girl, whatever it is, because that's a lot of stuff going on there. So please, yeah. Uh, you are a little bit. Jamie, are you okay? That's all I can say. Are you okay, Jamie? Um, anyway, are you above the age of 18,
90
Jamie?
seconds.
We all need to know. Everybody in the chat needs to know. Okay, you guys, that's the 90-second mark. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I love each and every one of you so much. Thank you for being here. I will be back Monday at noon. I might be back prior to Monday, not sure. No promises, but yeah, thank you so much. I love you all, and until the next show,
60 seconds.
there it is. Till the next show, please make the miracles in your life and make your life count. I will see you soon. Thanks. Bye-bye for now.